Hello, today we're going to talk to you about the Parchment electronic transcript service that St. Thomas will provide to you. Next week, you will be receiving an email that says your transcript from St. Thomas Aquinas High School. It will be from Richard.Ferrara@Aquinas-STA, but it's really coming from Parchment. It's your invitation to set up a Parchment account, and we strongly suggest you use this invitation to set it up rather than going to Parchment and trying to do it on your own. The problem with doing it on your own is that it's very misleading, and it's hard to attach yourself to St. Thomas Aquinas High School to get your transcript if you don't use this link. So look for that email coming from Richard Ferrara, your transcript from St. Thomas Aquinas High School. When you open this, you can read through it, and we do suggest that you read the whole thing because at the bottom it does explain to you about when to use Parchment and when not to. You're going to hit register your account, and we really want you to use Parchment only for the non-Common App schools like University of Florida, Central Florida, and any other non-Common App school. A lot of the information will already be provided for you. We're going to upload this information for you. So all you need to do now is put in your password, create a password. You're really creating one now. So we suggest you use the school account. Put in your gender, the year you're entering college, and I believe this may be already populated for you, but if it's not, you just go to find 2015, which for current juniors is the first year that you're entering college. Oops. See, I put the wrong time in there. It should be 2000. I guess I did put the right time in, 2015. This part is whether you want to invite schools that you might be interested in to send you information. It's really a spam invitation, so we recommend you say no to this. You should be doing this registration with your parents, and you'll see in the next step that you really need to have them there, but we need to check off those boxes that you have their permission to do it. Now this is where your parents need to sign here in this box with their signature. They can either use the mouse pad to do it, or if they have a touchscreen computer, you can do it with touch. It's kind of tricky to do it, so bear with me as I try to scribble out a signature using the mouse pad. And it's not going to be pretty, but that's probably good enough. I then scroll down, and you can see this block where it says, I certify under penalty of law that I am the individual identified above. And that is your parents. So you really need to have your parents with you to do this. The next part of this is authorizing Parchment to have a copy of your transcript because they need it if they're going to send it for you. This part is the FERPA, where you can either attest to your rights to see all recommendations before they go in or waive them. The colleges will put more weight on your recommendations if you have waived the right to review it. Now you can see I've got an error on this page. I forgot to do something. What did I forget to do? Oh, I forgot to have the parent actually type in their signature as well. So I'm going to do that now. I've typed in my signature, and now I'm going to save and continue. Takes it a moment to set up your account. It's going to ask you a bunch of questions at the beginning. I usually just skip through this because, again, I don't want to get a lot of emails, and I don't want them to give me I don't want to put in my ACT or SAT scores here because they'll start to create a profile from you that they'll share with colleges, and they'll also give you misleading information about whether you're qualified or not. So we suggest you avoid putting anything in there. Okay, so now if I want to send a transcript to a college, I can do it from a number of different places, but right here I can do it just by hitting Send Transcript. And you can see that I'm associated on the left, I'm associated with St. Thomas Aquinas High School already. So I am going to narrow the search a little bit by putting in the state of Florida. I'm just going to scroll down, enter Florida. And then I'm going to put in that I want to send my transcript to Central Florida. So I'm going to type Central Florida in and ask it to search. You can see it's come up with every university that has Central Florida in the name. I'm going to pick UCF, and I'm going to deselect this add to my college list. Again, I just don't want to get a lot of spam. You're welcome to keep them in if those are the schools you're interested in. I'm going to hit save and continue. And it's just giving me information here to confirm that I'm sending it to the University of Central Florida. Notice the transcript fee is 0 because St. Thomas has paid it for you. The only time you might have to pay a small fee, a $2 fee, is if you're sending it to a school that is not part of the Parchment system and not part of Common App. Again, emphasizing we don't want to send Common App schools our transcripts through Parchment. We can print this receipt if we want. It has a tracking ID for us. Thank you and good luck in your senior year.